我哋咧好高興邀請到咧信興集團嘅策略總監藤本佳司先生嚟到我哋當中分享。May I invite the Group Strategic Director of Shun Hing Group, Fujimoto-san, to share his experience and views as an importer and distributor of Gerontechnology products in Hong Kong. Fujimoto-san, please.
唔該晒，唔該晒。唔好意思啊，喺呢度淨係兩個日本人，所以我唔識定廣東話，所以講英文，唔好意思啊。So first, would you please today's in my presentations talk about challenges that we face when we bringing in Japanese Gerontech products to Hong Kong. I think most of the audience here already know this very much. Japan HCR. Japan started this kind of activities long time ago, as you know. So we have, I think Japanese people and society has a lot of knowledge, and accumulation of those devices, technology, etc., etc. So then, please go to the next page. But today's, I think most of the speakers, experienced speakers, as you know, as we heard already, we have a similar type of understanding already. But the most of the speakers may talk about based on Hong Kong side. But my presentation a little bit different. I'd like to focus on these opportunities and challenges between Hong Kong and Japan. Maybe that's so difficult thing, very simple. Hi, please go to the next one. So before I start more, please allow me to introduce myself. My name here,藤本佳司. Fujimoto is my family name, and Keiji is my first name. And I've been working for Panasonic 35 years, and global business, B2B and B2C business. Well, last year, I started working for Shun Hing. Now, I'm living in Hong Kong. 我而家講好廣東話，識講少少。唔好意思啊。係。Do you know what is this? Everybody uses at your home, not in office. But you know, I think Shun Hing is known by these products. We started this business selling, you know, rice cooker in Hong Kong 65 years ago. So everybody knows this one. But why I show so many rice cookers here? This has meaning. We had so many challenges and difficulties to request and persuade Panasonic Japan to make the products for Hong Kong market. As you can see, right? Hi, let's go to next. So what is Shun Hing? Established in 1953, and then sole agent for Panasonic, Hong Kong, Macau, and then well-established and Hong Kong-based company, 1,600 employees, and import good quality products to Hong Kong and try to contribute to the society of Hong Kong. And the management philosophy, again Cantonese, Momuchia, Set Shun Hing ga, remember? Okay, thank you. So next, so Shun Hing celebrates 65 years anniversary in this November, at the same year with Panasonic 100 years anniversary. So look at this chart, left side, right side, left side. So Shun Hing, in this 65 years, we have been playing a role, a very important role as gatekeeper when we import the products from outside, mainly from Japan, but sometimes from China, sometimes from Asia, for the people for Hong Kong. Then, this is also based on the strong tie and a bond between two companies, Panasonic and Shun Hing. The center photos, this one, he is a founder of Panasonic, Konosuke Matsushita. Maybe I think you heard his name sometimes. Konosuke Matsushita. And the right side he is Mr. William Mon, founder of Shun Hing. This strong tie has been taken over generations, and now, even still now, here, this is a current photo, Mr. Tsuga, current president of Panasonic, and then next beside him, Mr. David Mon, Shun Hing chairman. So we're still nourishing the very strong bond between two companies, try to solve the problem and difficulty for the people. Okay, next, please. So I think I'm better to refer to the very actual case. Even our experience, I also acknowledge that, hearing from the two speakers before me, you know very much. Our experience is very, very small. But I'd like to share with you some small experience today. One is Rishone Plus, robotic bed from Panasonic. Second is Robo Helper, Sasuke from Muscle Corp, is the name of Muscle Corp. So this is the first Rishone Plus robotic bed. So please, this video.
为了减轻照顾职员的负担，并支持使用者的生活，新推出移床辅助机器人 Rishone Plus， 有明确的3个特征来支持照顾机构的经营。为了
So this video is very quick and short. Mohoisi, once more again, please see this video.
减轻照顾职员的负担，并支持使用者的生活。
The reason why we selected this product, according to the survey and information data in Hong Kong, this kind of bed is very much required in top 3 items
有
in
明确
Hong
的
Kong.
3个特征来支持照顾机构的经营。
Okay, next please. So in this Rishone robotic bed, what kind of problem we encounter? This is a table. I think already mentioned here today, but even like a voltage first, Japan uses 110 voltage, and Hong Kong use 220. And mattress, Japan use Japanese, standards, JIS, and Hong Kong use like British standards, BS. In this case of mattress, BS 7177. We didn't imagine that we have this kind of very difficult situations, but after we settled all business side issues, we found that this mattress need to meet the requirement of British standards. A little bit different because in Japan's side, nourishing home area, they may not require any this kind of requirements about flammable materials. I will show it later again. And then user manual, yes, in Japan, although I said that we have so many different good products already, but most of those have only Japanese manual. But it should be translated in Chinese and English. Localizations. In Japan, we don't have such detail requirement. However, in Hong Kong, seat belt, like a car, and also for hook for the safe, maybe in Hong Kong it's much safer. Okay, let's go to the next. So this is a test for BS 7177 standards. So as you can see here, they carefully like to check about this one, how fire quickly spread out, and what kind of damage they may have on the mattress. It may not go to other place or not. So this is also one of the challenges we are now facing. But one thing, again, important things. Japanese manufacturers like to keep quality good. However, sometimes very stubborn. Very stubborn. So we said that we can go skip some of the tests, but they said that no, we need to keep our brand name very good. Therefore, we cannot skip any test here. Then we need to go from the beginning. It takes few months. 记性啊. However, next one, so robot helper, Sasuke, Muscle Corp, please this video. Actually, there's no sound, not because of bad quality of the products. Please don't misunderstand. So again, these products try to help the patient to transfer from one place to another place, not like hosting the patient from the top, because it really gives people to have some very scared and uncomfortable feeling. To avoid that, this has been created. So it's almost like with these two hands, give some good feeling, gentle feeling to almost like human beings, both hands. So therefore, patients and elder people may feel very comfortable and safe. Okay? Again, in this Sasuke, same problem again. Voltage and also this time loading. Japan loading capacity is only 80 kilogram per sub. Hong Kong, according to the survey, they said that no, Hong Kong people need maybe a little bit heavier. I don't think so. But 120 kilogram. I think Hong Kong people much lighter than Japanese. But then again, they said that no, why do we need to develop again to change the material, make it more rigid, robust? And then 120, what's necessary? They're very stubborn also again. So Japanese people stubborn, please remember. So certification also different. Details may be required indifferently. So as you can see here, many these kind of challenges we faced. Next please. However, good things, good chance and save time and more, and good matching chance too. As you can see this chart, as I said that Japan started this kind of activity a long time ago. Even HGR celebrated 45th anniversary, this year. So then, has a lot of accumulations of knowledge and devices. So Hong Kong can get a good part of this through the collaboration, and you can save time and money for Hong Kong people. Last year, I also introduced Mr. Choi Hoi to Mr. Matsuda, Consulate of General Hong Kong government, to collaborate more, and then he followed it very much, and then enhanced that kind of movement very much. Now, Japan government, even they are stubborn, willing to cooperate with Hong Kong government. This is really a great chance. And also, through the Mr. Hoi Wai, Hong Kong Council Social Service and the government, I think you created a lot of great chance like a GIES last year, immediately, and then even this year. This is a really great chance you can see and test and feel some matching process here. Again, go to the next page. But again, this is a highlight of my presentation today. Again, why Japanese people are so stubborn? There is a reason. This is a kind of rough process to go through to make the shipment, First, they may think that Hong Kong market is very small. Population is only 7.4 million, and then how much people they can supply, to those how many people. So can they make money or not? But even so, therefore, we really need to explain to them, we can share the sales channel, etc., etc. So this attractive business and strategy plan, sharing with them, is very, very important to let them decide to come to Hong Kong and collaborate with you. This is very, very important point because unfortunately, as you know that Japan is island, and most of them, especially in this Gerontechnology area people, they are not global companies. So they do not know Hong Kong so much, but they know, of course, Chinese dish, but they don't know Hong Kong so much. So this is very important. And then come to the agreement. But even if we come to the agreement, again, communication, collaboration. So we need somebody like you, can communicate very well to persuade, explain to them until they really understand, convinced. So then regulation again, local regulations. And also modification or adjustment may be necessary, like a Sasuke case, even about shipments. Sasuke, in that robotic helper, when we think about shipment, they said that it's the first time for them to think about such bulky, export packing, so how efficiently they can ship it to Hong Kong, etc., etc. Hi, next. So again, we may face many challenges, but one of the things I'd like to share with you, attractive business strategy planning. Of course, I said Hong Kong is very small, but you can turn it to the very positive point. Why? Most of those middle-sized and small-sized of companies, even Panasonic, when we do some new business, we cannot make big investment from the beginning. But Hong Kong is small, yes, small. However, it can provide them very good business trial chance. So through your collaborations, they can feel very comfortable understanding what kind of sales channel, how many sets they can sell, what kind of guarantee based on the bond between two companies was also, they can have some feel of ease. So, and also they can experience global business model outside of Japan, and they can also monitor how it is used and what's the benefit in a different culture, in a different country. So they can also get a good benefit from this one. So this one, there's a key when you negotiate and convince stubborn Japanese, this is the key. Please remember. Hi, next. Then also Hong Kong, I listen learn, but very limited English informations. China, one belt, one road, and especially they would like to take advantage of this, greater Bay Area. And even spec may be a little different between Hong Kong and greater Bay Area. 68 million populations, huge, almost one country. Behind us, we have such big market here. So if they can make success in Hong Kong, of course, there is a many chance they may have in terms of business. And also in Hong Kong, we have so many capable specialists here. So, together having, gathering those wisdom from everybody, and then knowing outside, I think definitely Hong Kong can make a great success. So lastly, Shun Hing's hope and directions. Although Shun Hing has very limited power, as I said, we would like to be part of you, like to solve the doors elderly care issue, like to contribute to Hong Kong continuously based on our management, philosophy. I don't know to what extent I can explain to you well, but thank you very much for giving me a chance to explain, share with you. Thank you. 進度と時間。